Hey, don't click away. Today I'm going to be taking this hammer to 3 different type of iPhone screen protectors to see which one of these takes the throne. Stay tuned. What's up guys, I'm Javi Guzman with Mr. Phone Doctor. If you own an iPhone, more than likely you search for and purchase a screen protector to help protect your brand new investment. While searching, you may have ran across so many different types, including tempered glass, TPU, which is a thermoplastic polyurethane, or even ceramic, which is a flexible, inorganic ceramic film made of alumina, zirconia, and titania. Today, I'm going to be covering all these in depth and show you guys how well they protect your device. Before you forget, be sure to subscribe, like, and smack that bell so you're notified on our latest videos. Alright, thanks for sticking around. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty and do our durability test on these. I first want to point out to you on how each one of these are. I'm going to start off with the tempered glass. You guys can see this is the tempered glass, which has a 9H hardness. Now this one does have a breaking point. It is not pliable and you cannot fold it all the way. Let's go ahead and fold this and you can see how far it folds before hitting that breaking point. There, done. And it's pulverized. So it didn't go too far, but then again it's glass and glass does break. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you the TPU and the ceramic protectors, which are a lot more flexible and can fold without snapping. Let me demonstrate these two for you. So you can see that this is the TPU one. This one's designed to go inside those film cutting machines. I've done a couple reviews on those. So this is forward screen cutting film. You can fold it and nothing happens, of course, because it's plastic. So there's that one. And then you do have a ceramic one. This is the ceramic film protector as well. It's got a 6H hardness, I believe the same as this TPU, but this one can fold and it doesn't leave any crease or anything. Look at that. So I'm folding it and there, it doesn't leave any indentation, which is nice. You know, of course, with this one being plastic though, it is gonna scratch, but I'm gonna do a scratch test on these just to show you. So there you have it. Here's the ceramic being folded. Left a small little crease here. And this is what you do see on those Samsung Fold phones, for those of you guys wondering. It is a glass. It's a very thin layer of glass. I think it's like 0.03 millimeter with a layer of this coating on it to keep it from breaking. But even that Samsung Galaxy Fold has a tolerance of how far it can bend. So I believe it bends like up to this radius here. Next up, I want to test the oleophobic coating on the 3 of these. In case you don't know what oleophobic coating is, it is a liquid layer that is applied to the screen which helps protect it from smudges and fingerprints. Let's go ahead and test each one of these to see how the coating on these resists any kind of fingerprints and smudges. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and test it with water. Now with the water test, you will see that the water ripples up and creates like little raindrops. That's the oleophobic coating working. See how it leaves little raindrops, just repels up. So this one here is the TPU. The water just runs right off of it. Let's go ahead and go here. This is going to be the ceramic next. So you can see how it just bubbles up on the ceramic and just runs right off. I believe this oleophobic coating, this is the same as Rain-X, the same stuff that you put in your vehicle. Put it on your windshield for when it rains, the water just runs right off. See that? It just runs right off instead of just absorbing and staying on. So oleophobic coating on these looks good. Let's do the tempered glass next. So there's the tempered glass. I'm gonna put some more on the ceramic and we'll put a little bit more on the TPU. But overall, the coating on this is good. I mean, you can see this is what it looks like on the tempered glass. Then we have our ceramic. And then we have our TPU. TPU, the water seems to run a lot smoother off. Look at that. It repels right off. This one's a little slower moving. And we have our tempered glass, which moves pretty slow as well, but once you actually turn it, it'll go. I'm going to go ahead and clean the water off and we're going to go ahead and test the fingerprint smudges. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and see which one of these gets more fingerprint smudges on them. I'm going to start off with the ceramic. Press down, get some fingerprints. And you can see that it did get some smudges. Hope you guys can see them. So you can see the smudges on this one here. There's one smudge right there. There's another one right here, and right there. So that's the ceramic. Let's get the TPU. Use my index finger. And there you go. You can see the fingerprints right here, right there. You can see that one actually really good. And then there's another one down here. Okay, so that's the TPU. Let's go ahead and run next with the tempered glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So same thing, you can see a little bit of fingerprinting. This one was not so much. If you notice, there's one right here, and there's another one here. It's very light in here, and all in all, I would say that as far as fingerprints and everything on it, they're all gonna be about the same. You know what, now that I look at it, I mean, it looks like the tempered glass is getting a lot more smudges. See that? You can see all the smudging and everything on this one right along here. But yeah, here's the TPU. It does have some noticeable ones, but I don't know, it's very hard to tell the difference on the oleophobic coating on these. I mean, all in all, I'm gonna have to say that they're pretty close, very minimal, but you know, I mean, who's gonna be touching their phones like this? You know, I mean, you're gonna be swiping, tapping, and all that. So that's gonna complete the oleophobic testing. Next up, I'm gonna do a scratch test to see which one is more resilient. And to do so, I'm just gonna use a Phillips head screwdriver. And let's go ahead and start off with our ceramic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run across. Ooh, ouch. That's not good. I barely even ran across it and it scratched it. See, and that's a 6H hardness. You can see how ugly that is. Not good. Let's go ahead and run over the TPU. This one did leave scratches there as well. Now this one claims that the scratches disappear, but I'm not sure. You know, you can still see them running right there. So there you have that one. And then we'll go ahead and run our tempered glass. And this is 9H hardness, so look at that. Nothing is happening to this one. And that's glass. You know, glass is gonna be a hard surface. It's gonna take a lot for any kind of scratches. And I'm pressing down pretty hard on here. But yeah, look at that. There is no scratching on this surface. You can see this is the TPU. And then the worst is the ceramic. And it just really depends what surface rubs on it, you know. This screwdriver it's pretty beat up. It's pretty sharp on the point, so it is scratching it pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go to remove this one that I used the screwdriver on. We'll put this new one on here. All right, and let's go ahead and go with just a normal key, like I mentioned. Normally your phone's in your pocket and we carry our keys in our pocket too. So let's just go ahead and see. So this isn't such a sharp edge. So this one's actually, oh, there we got one clip on there. 2. There you can see all of the scratching that occurred on here. See that right on here. So scratch resistant, I don't know, the ceramic, it's just very soft. And then here's the TPU and it lifted up. Oh, there we go. So it lifted up and it caught. That's one thing about this TPU is, you know, it will lift up if you have a case and it hits the edges of it. It's going to lift up and get dirt and dust and everything in there. It's just going to slowly lift off. That's just one downside on this. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm going to have to say the tempered glass, you know, I mean, even though this one does break, you know, the scratches or anything like that, it's just going to be less of an eyesore. You know, you won't have to keep replacing it if you have a glass. So that's the scratch test here, guys. You guys tell me, which one did you guys like? Do you guys like the tempered glass? You like the TPU? Or you like the ceramic? Next up, let's go ahead and get the hammer to these and see how resilient each one of these is. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna turn a few of these on if they turn on. I know one of them was completely dead. And let's go ahead and put our hammer on these bad boys. So I'm gonna first start off with the ceramic and we're gonna use our hammer. I'm gonna use this flat edge. Now keep in mind, guys, you know, in a real world scenario, if your phone does fall, more likely it's gonna fall on like asphalt or rocks or something, and those have all these uneven ridges. So the flat edge like this, these screen protectors could take a lot more. So just a fair warning, I know you see a lot of videos out there where guys are just beating as hard as they can with this, and you know, of course it always stands because it's a flat surface. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go. We got the iPhone here. Ceramic. Ouch. Ah, man, I didn't think it was gonna break so quick. I'm kind of bummed. I've never been so sad about a phone breaking, and I broke it. Oh, well, there you go, one blow, and this one is terminated. So, ceramic, hey, sorry, I'm definitely not getting that. Next up, let's do our TPU. This one's on. Ready? Oh, damn, I just saw a little halo. What the? That is insane. I'm hitting this pretty hard, and it's absorbing it. Only thing I see, there's just some separation right here on the LCD to Oka, but I don't know. I'm hitting this pretty hard. Let me try one more. Oh, shit. There it went. Pulverized. Man, and I was hitting it so hard. Look at this. We started popping out the back, but then again, this is one of those iPhones that use that softer aluminum. But look at that. Damn, so, well, overall, I mean, it took several good hits before it got pulverized, so I'm gonna have to say that it's okay. So let's go and go with the tempered glass. Unfortunately, this one does not turn on, but I'm still gonna give it a nice little beating. Ready? 3, 2. All right, that was pretty good. Let's give it another one. Oh, done. So, they all break, but let's see if the screen underneath is broke, because that's what we don't want. We want the tempered glass to break. Oh, oh, whoa, look at that. Tempered glass. I don't know, guys. I have a feeling that the tempered glass won this one, but I'll let you guys be the judges on this video. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought. I really hope you guys got some useful information and kind of, you know, give you some education on which type of tempered glass to buy for your device. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and leave comments down below of what you guys thought. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.